seats again?
To keep you on your toes.
Who's going first?
Anyone?
Patrick, what you, two guys sitting next to you obviously had big games today. What was so effective for them against that team?
They were switching, doing a lot of different things, but their ability to create and get to the hole, they used that to their advantage today. They got to the hole, made big shots, and made great plays. Also, Caleb Johnson came off the bench and played his butt off. His toughness, heart. Also, Jagan Mosley played his butt off. Their defense, their leadership, they did all the things that we need for them to do as upperclassmen to help us get the win. Not taking anything away from these two kids. They played their butts off as well. But those guys, even though it doesn't show up in the box scores, they did all the dirty work to help us to get the win.
Coach, they ended the game shooting 50%. They shot much higher than that in the first half. What did you think of your defense?
Terrible. If you can shoot, they shot 57% at one point. We were shooting 58%. We were just trading baskets. And if we want to win, especially, when the Big East Conference starts, we're gonna have to do a much better job defensively. We're gonna have to be able to get stops are needed. We thought that we did that better in the second half, but we can't start out the game that way.
Where specifically did you see the most breakdowns?
I have to go back and look at the film right now, but I just thought it was a great win. We made mistakes, but we did enough things to be able to get the win. If we played in the overtime the way we did if we played in the rest of the game the way we played in the overtime, it would have been a much easier game.
Coach, you fouled up 3 with 8 seconds left. You get the same scenario again. Had you wanted them to foul before that on that final possession?
Either that or at least be with our guys, so they would be a much tougher shot. Like I said, we made mistakes. We made mistakes. It's over with now. We got the win. All we can do is just keep on getting better.
You've only played 12 games, but are these guys already exceeding your expectations?
Yes, they're playing extremely well. They're growing every game. They're growing. They still have to learn a lot more things. Sharing the ball, finding not going when before the offensive call is called, learning how to set their man up when they're coming off screens. But they're doing a very good job.
Was Morning injured when he got stepped on last game, right?
Yes, he's in concussion protocol. Y'all don't have any questions for these guys?
I do. For Mac, a month ago you played a very good Loyola Marymount team, scoreless. Now you had what is arguably one of the greatest performances ever by a Georgetown freshman. What has changed over the past month?
I think just a lot of hard work, staying to, listening to coach, going over film, and I knew it was gonna be a learning process when I came here, so just working hard as I can.
I have a question for you as well, Matt. Was it your intention that they come out so aggressive early on in the game, kind of establishing yourself early on?
I just tried to stick to the game plan, and like Coach saying, Jagan and Caleb made some big plays for us, and I just try to feed off their energy. And James did a lot of great things too, so we just try to feed off each other's energy.
James, what changed from the first half to the second half? First half, 52-51. Second half, I think after 10 minutes, neither team had gotten 10 points. What was the focus on defense in the halftime? What just it seemed like 2 different games.
Yeah, for sure. Coach made a big emphasis on the shooting percentage at halftime, so we really wanted to focus on, limiting it to one shot, the offensive or defense rebounds, and doing a better job on defense. I thought that as a team we did it a little bit better in the second half.
Mac, this is the best you've shot it from 3 all season. Is that a shot you've been working on, and will you take us through the fall down 3 at the end there every time?
Yeah, of course. It's never really left my mind that I can't shoot. But I just keep working with our coaching staff and watching certain situations, taking the right shots, and I just I got hit a little bit and I felt good, so I tried to sell it a little bit.
James, when your bigs are getting in foul trouble, like happened today with Govan and even Carter, and is there more pressure for you to do stuff at that point? Do you feel that during the game?
Not at all, because we got a very good team. Everyone can play. So when our bigs can foul trouble like today, we got guys like Caleb Johnson, Grayson Carter, guys like that who can come in and step up. So I just try to stay steady, continue to do my job throughout the whole game.
When you see your backcourt partner going off like that,
Yeah.
how fun is playing the game at that point?
Oh, it become really fun. You know, you get the crowd involved. You're making shots. I make a couple plays here and there. You know, so it's real fun playing with them. You make it easier for me and our team as well.
For both of you guys, since we've had a chance to talk to you, just a simple question: how's it going?
I'm alright. We won, so I'm happy.
Yeah, we're excited about the win, but we're excited to get back and just keep growing every day.
What's been the biggest thing so far you've learned from your coach over these last few months?
Listen to him.
I'm learning when to go and when not to go, because that's the biggest transition I had coming out of high school. Just when to shoot and the type of shots I shoot. And that just comes from repetition and just watching a lot of film with my coaches and things like that.
Patrick, what does it say about your confidence in your young guys that you felt okay starting three of them all together with Jesse and Pickett out there?
Well, you know, Josh deserved it. You know, he was the next man up. Trey was hurt, and the way that he's been playing, he deserved it. Like I've said time and time again, I you know, never really run a play for him. And he's, you know, the last game it was a double-double. Tonight he had, you know, 9 rebounds. He only had 4 points, but he still made his presence felt on the glass.
How do you think he handled the first start, especially at the beginning? It looked like he maybe had a few nerves.
You know, he didn't play as well as I'm sure he would have liked to, but his energy, his effort is still, you know, is something that we need, and he has to continue to do that.
James, your turnovers have been way down the past couple of games, only 2 against SMU and 2 against Appalachian State. I think you had 3 in the first 3 minutes, and then Patrick called the timeout. What did he tell you, and how were you able to kind of get back into control?
He just told me to settle down a little bit. You know, you coming out, we were anxious to get going. And a lot of my turnovers early was just some miscommunication with the team. So during the timeout, I just had to talk to the guys, and they talked to me, and I thought we fixed it. But for the biggest part, was just to settle down.
Any more questions?
Coach Walker was in here and said it was great to coach against you. How did you feel about that? And he said tonight he wants you to pick up the tab.
You know, Darryl is a great coach. He's been working at his craft just as long as I have. He's done, you know, he's been in the front office. He's been scouting. He's coached the women's team. He's coached the men's team. His team played their butts off. You know, they have some great talent over there, and they're going to continue to get better. We both have young teams, and we're both growing. And you know, hopefully the sky will be the limit for both of us. In terms of picking up the bill, I've been picking up the bill since I was a rookie, so I don't know about that.
Patrick, I know you talk a lot about these guys wanting them to make the right plays and pass at the right times and everything, but when Mac comes out shooting like he does he have the green light to go to the rim whenever?
He has the green light, but he still got to make the right play. You know, he has to make the right play. Shoot when you have your shot, pass when you don't. Wait for the pick at times. But no, I got to mess with him a little bit. But no, he had a play that he was hot. They both were hot. And you know, they both made shots and made plays when it was needed.